In the bustling heart of a city wrapped in the hum of endless possibilities, a young boy named Liam lived with his widowed father, Henry. Their humble apartment was perched on the top floor of a creaky old building, its windows offering a view of the cityscape that twinkled like a field of stars at night. Liam, though young, carried a spark of curiosity that lit up even the darkest corners of their modest life. Henry, a man with a kind but weathered face, worked tirelessly at a local repair shop. His hands were always busy, mending, fixing, and bringing broken objects back to life. But as dedicated as he was to his work, he was even more devoted to Liam. Every evening, despite his exhaustion, he would sit by the dim glow of their table lamp and share stories of his own childhood adventures. Liam adored these moments, but he also knew how hard his father worked to make ends meet. Their bond was unbreakable, but the weight of their struggles often cast a shadow over their lives. Henry had one dream that he clung to tightly: to give Liam a better life, one filled with opportunities he never had. One day, while helping his father clean the attic, Liam stumbled upon a dusty, forgotten box. Inside, he found an old, tarnished key wrapped in a piece of yellowed paper. The paper had a simple note scribbled on it: "Unlock your destiny." Liam held up the key, his eyes wide with wonder. "Dad, what do you think this opens?" Liam asked, his voice tinged with excitement. Henry examined the key and chuckled. "I have no idea, son. Maybe it's for some long-lost treasure." The mystery of the key ignited Liam's imagination. Over the next few days, he couldn't stop thinking about it. He carried it everywhere, hoping to uncover its purpose. His curiosity soon turned into determination, and he began exploring their neighborhood, testing the key in every lock he could find. Doors, chests, gates, nothing seemed to fit. One evening, as the golden hues of the setting sun painted the sky, Liam wandered into an old, forgotten park on the outskirts of the city. The park had an air of mystery, its paths overgrown with weeds and its benches coated in rust. At the center stood a grand, ancient-looking tree with gnarled roots that seemed to claw at the earth. Beneath the tree, hidden among the roots, Liam spotted a small, ornate lockbox. His heart raced as he knelt down, carefully brushing away the dirt. With trembling hands, he inserted the key. To his amazement, it turned smoothly, and the box clicked open. Inside was a faded map and a small compass, both emanating a sense of adventure and history. When Liam showed the find to his father that night, Henry's eyes widened with recognition. "This map," he murmured, tracing its lines with his calloused fingers. "I've seen this before. My father had a similar one. He used to tell me stories about it when I was your age. He believed it led to a hidden treasure." Liam's excitement was contagious, and soon father and son decided to embark on the adventure together. The next morning, they packed a small bag with essentials, some sandwiches, a flashlight, and a notebook for jotting down clues. The map led them beyond the city's edge, into the rolling hills and dense forests that surrounded it. Their journey was far from easy. They faced tangled thickets, steep climbs, and confusing trails. But every obstacle only strengthened their bond. Henry shared stories of his own childhood explorations, and Liam's laughter echoed through the woods as they solved puzzles and deciphered the map's cryptic symbols together. Days turned into weeks as they ventured deeper into uncharted territory. Along the way, they encountered strangers who offered guidance, an old hiker who shared tales of the forest, a friendly farmer who provided fresh water, and even a group of children who helped them cross a tricky river path. Each interaction added to their growing sense of camaraderie and purpose. Finally, after what felt like a lifetime of searching, they arrived at the spot marked by an X on the map. It was a secluded glade, bathed in soft sunlight and surrounded by towering trees. At the center stood a stone pedestal covered in moss and vines. On top lay an intricately carved chest, its surface adorned with symbols that matched those on the map. Henry and Liam worked together to open the chest. Inside, they found not gold or jewels, but a collection of aged, leather-bound books, each filled with stories, sketches, and wisdom passed down through generations. There were also handwritten letters and photographs, chronicling the lives of those who had carried the treasure before them. Henry picked up one of the letters, his hands trembling. As he read, tears welled up in his eyes. "This is my grandfather's handwriting," he whispered. The letter spoke of family, resilience, and the importance of preserving their heritage. It was a reminder that true wealth lay not in material possessions, but in the legacy of love and knowledge shared across generations. For Liam, the adventure was life-changing. He learned the value of perseverance, the joy of discovery, and the strength of the bond he shared with his father. As they made their way back home, the books and letters safely packed in their bag, they felt a renewed sense of purpose. Back in their apartment, the books found a special place on a shelf Henry built himself. Every evening, father and son would pick a book to read together, immersing themselves in the tales and lessons of their ancestors. The experience brought them closer than ever, filling their lives with a richness that no treasure could match. The mysterious key, now hanging from a string around Liam's neck, became a symbol of their journey, a reminder that sometimes the greatest adventures begin with a simple spark of curiosity. And though their lives remained humble, they were filled with a newfound sense of wonder, gratitude, and connection to the past and each other. Liam and Henry's story became a cherished memory in their community, inspiring others to seek out the hidden treasures in their own lives. And as the seasons changed and the years went by, the bond between father and son only grew stronger, proving that the greatest riches of all are those we find within our hearts and share with those we love.